And it's Monday again. Hi there, how are you? Dave Guerra here. It's Let's Have a Chat. Monday, March 5th, 2019. I had to look at the card. How are you? Good evening. How was your weekend? I hope you had a great one. I hope you had a relaxful one. I hope you had a nice one. And wherever you were, I hope the weather was in your favor. If not, well, it's coming. Anyway, so it's Monday, and man, is there a lot to talk about. But tonight, it's sports and leadership, and boy, have we got a lot to talk about there too. The NFL Combine is just wrapping up, and so that was pretty interesting. And what else have we got? The scouting thing, the NFL Scouting Combine. And then we have Major League Baseball news, and again, that's why I was just a couple of minutes late, because I was trying to get the latest on that, and that's going to be my topic for tonight of sports and leadership, which is Monday's topic. And I'm going to talk about the San Francisco Giants CEO. That's right, the top guy, top tier guy, the top guy, the guy at the top, the pinnacle. He's at the point. He's the main one. He's the one that signs the checks. He's the one that makes the deals. He's the one that brings in the fans and brings in the crowds. He brings in the sponsors. He was the one that was there when the San Francisco Giants were going through that whole Balco steroid debacle. He was that guy. And he also was the guy who implemented a crisis management center right at the front office. Nip it in the bud. That guy. Well, guess what? If you haven't seen the news, check it out. There's a video. This past weekend, TMZ somehow got a hold of a video. You know, they always just happen to be at the right place at the right time. Kudos to TMZ. And they depict in the video, it shows that the CEO of the San Francisco Giants, Larry Baer, B-A-E-R, Larry Baer, and his wife got into an altercation dealing with a cell phone. And in the video, it shows that she's sitting down. I guess she had a foot injury. She's sitting down. He's walking around. He wants the phone back. He goes there and grabs it. She raises her hand. Next thing you know, they're all on the floor. And boom, there we go. So, it's on TMZ. It's everywhere. It's in the major news networks now. All network news. And what does this say about the organization? What does it say about their leader? Well, for one, and I hate to say it, and it's not an excuse. I'm not excusing it. I am not excusing it. But what I am saying is it proves these guys are human too. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to do the wrong thing. They're going to do the thing that everybody's going to see them do. And then here we go. So he did the wrong thing. And what is the first thing he does? First thing in the morning, Monday morning? Well, he comes into work. He basically announces he's taking a leave of absence. The organization announces he's taking a leave of absence. So kudos. He jumped out ahead of it, got in front of it, right? Awesome. Again, not excusing what happened. I'm just telling you that, again, he's not denying it. He's not fighting it. He's not playing games with it. He's out in front with it. So he's out. He's out for a while, indefinite, or is it a set time? And who set that? Did he take the initiative, or did the board say, you know what, Larry? It's time for you to step aside for a little while. And what's he doing with that time off? Is because he'll be at home, but him and his wife published a mutual statement later on in the weekend, and basically said that it was a personal issue, it was a family issue, and they've since resolved it. I get it. I understand that. Again, people are human. Couples, they're two people. They've been together for so long, they're going to have conflict. People don't just gel. There's always going to be some conflict. And I'm not saying it's the good thing or a bad thing, but what I'm saying is it just proves that we're human, but it's what we do with that conflict and how we resolve that conflict that makes us better people. And I'll talk about relationships and conflict a little bit later on this week, because again, there's some knucklehead out there doing something stupid, and hopefully something good will come out of that nonsense, and I'm going to throw this out there, but I'll talk about it later on in the week. So, and again, it deals with leadership. So here's this guy, got ahead of the problems in the past, he's getting ahead of the problems now, and kudos to them, and kudos to him, but again, what is he doing? He's the leader now. He's the CEO. He's the top dog. What example is he setting for everybody else beneath him? Well, for one, because he got out ahead of it, he took a leave of absence. Obviously, he's telling them that, hey, I don't tolerate it from the players, the staff, anybody else in the organization. definitely not going to tolerate it from me. You know, there's no exemption. So kudos there. And again, this applies top down, up from the bottom up, and of course, you know, laterally across the organization at all levels. It's the leadership, and the leadership sets that standard right off the bat. They cannot tolerate the bad stuff. They cannot tolerate that kind of behavior, whether you're on duty or off duty. And, you know, with Major League Baseball season just about to ramp up, trust me, he's on duty 24/7. And even then, and the postseason and after, you know, you're in that one position that's never going to be off. You'll never truly be off. Sure, you might be out of the office for a while, take some personal time, but again, you're not truly off because, again, what happens? Humans happen. Human life happens. Human beings happen. So, sports and leadership, great example. Get out ahead of the problem, deal with the problem immediately, address it, and move on, move forward, and let's keep going. So hopefully, you know, it's not going to go away, but as the baseball season kicks off, let's see if the Giants can perform a little bit better than their CEO. And that being said, folks, my name is David Guerra. This is Let's Have a Chat, the Monday edition, Sports and Leadership. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care.